So the network development plan is a license condition for DNOs, which means that we are obliged to do it. It splits into three parts. The part 2 and 3 are shown here is parts of the license condition. Part 1 here is an add-on that has been agreed across DNOs. So I'll start with what is in the license condition, which is the bottom two. So there is a requirement to publish a network development report that describes the new infrastructure that is around network reinforcement. So it's around network development really in a 1 to 10 years horizon. And it also defines the corresponding requirements for flexibility services to release the required capacity. The network development plan is linked directly to our DFES, our distribution future electricity scenarios. So these scenarios drive these developments in a 1 to 10 years horizon. And there's a separate document that is a detailed methodology that we follow to prepare the network development plans. So there you can see assumptions around how we plan the network, how we do coordinated network development, how we avoid piecemeal network expansion that is more expensive, how we do reinforcement in stages that is also around further increasing cost efficiencies, but also facilitating net zero transition timely and not foreclose any long-term uncertainties. So all that can be found into the methodology document. And when it comes to data, now there is data there. There is more than data here. There is in part 2 and 3 here is methodologies, information around specific projects, description of work. So there is more than data. When it comes to data, we have the network headroom report, which shows forecasts of capacity headroom for demand and the different types of generation and battery storage as forecast across all bulk supply points and primary substations from now until 2050. There is also information around transmission constraints because there is, especially for generation, now for generators above 1 megawatt, we need to inform the NESO and NGED, the transmission operators, so that they, because they impact the transmission network as well. So there is long delays at the moment on due to transmission constraints, and you can find information around dates where connections can proceed. So all that information around capacity for the whole VHV network down to primary substations is in the network headroom report.